Shalom. I want to say Ka Hala Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. Now, this video that I'm going to make right now is I want to talk about why fear is a great motivator. Okay. Now, I'm going to read Isaiah 66, and I'm gonna start from one. I'm gonna start from 2. Now the point is 2. Okay. Now before I read this, the reason why another reason why I say fear is a great motivator is because it depends where your fear lies. If you fear in the right thing, in this case, fearing the Most High, that is a motivator. It will keep you in check. If you're of the elect, it will keep you in check, and as well, um, it's a key ingredient in discipline. When you're being disciplined, if you don't fear the man or whoever's disciplining you, then you actually don't respect them. Okay, so through our fear of the Most High, we that's how we show our respect for His word. Right? So it says, and a lot of people don't fear the Most High. A lot of people don't fear the Most High because uh, uh, many reasons, but one of the many reasons is how the society, Esau's kingdom, paints Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai and the Most High Yahweh. Basically, they push the Most High and His Son in a soft manner. So when you do that, no one's gonna fear the Most High when you do that, because in the end of the day, they know that He's all about love and all is good. He'll forgive you. Well, the Lord that we serve here at Great Millstone, he's a God of war, all right, and He's not a type of man to be played with or to be mocked at all. So it says, it says Isaiah 66 verse 2, for all those things hath mine hand made, and all those things have been, saith the Lord Yahweh. But to this man will I look, even to him that is poor. Poor of what? The word poor means to be without. What are we without, man? We're without full righteousness. We're not perfect, so we're poor, man. We're the poor that the Bible's speaking about. All right, it says that, and we're poor not just of that, but we're poor of a lot of things, man. All right, especially being in this kingdom. I look even to him that is poor and of a contrite spirit. Now, when you look up the word contrite, let me go look it up real quick now. Bear with me 2 seconds. Or 2 minutes here. Contrite. Contrite. Okay, so this is what it says for the definition of contrite. Broken, and this is the etymology dictionary.com. You can see it right there. So it says, contrite, broken in spirit by a sense of guilt. Hey man, that's heavy, because technically, man, we're all guilty. We're all guilty of some wickedness from the Lord, and or some wickedness in general. And so when it says broken in the spirit by a sense of guilt, well, that's what keeps us humble, man. It's our guilt. We know that at the end of the day, no matter how much righteous works we do, we all fall short of the mercy of the Lord. All right, because we're not perfect, right? We're not perfect at all. So for the Most High to still show us mercy and give us His knowledge, give us the word, that's merciful, man. And He's only doing that to the man of a contrite spirit and trembles at His word. So if that's the case, if you tremble at the Most High's word, you're gonna be a man that's yeah. If you tremble at the Most High's word, you're gonna be a man of a contrite spirit, right? Because you're gonna know that, at the end of the day, I'm still guilty of some kind of wickedness. All right. And it says, so let me slack it here. So it says, broken in spirit by a sense of guilt, conscience, stricken and resolved is not sin again. Okay. It's like it says, the conscious, stricken and resolved to not sin again. That's deep, man. That's repentance. To turn away, to turn back. Okay. It says 1300s from Old French, contrite, worn out, grown, or contrite, and directly from Latin, pronounce my bear, or not bear, but excuse my pronunciation, but it's contritus, literally worn out, ground to pieces in the late Latin, uh, penitent. So it says to grind, with the grind, to rub. So, key point here. So it says broken in spirit by a sense of guilt, conscious, stricken, and resolved to not sin again. That's the key, man. That's why you would fear the Most High. That's why you would tremble at His word, because you have that guilt to not want to sin again. It's not like all the other people, all the other people in the world who sin upon sin upon sin upon sin, and don't even sit to think about the sins that they're committing. So it's just a big snowball effect until it becomes too late, right? So fear is a great motivator, man. Again, another reason why fear is a great motivator, because it keeps you on your toes. If you have enough of it, it keeps you on your toes. And if it's placed in the right direction too. It says, so I'm gonna skip down to verse 4 here. I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. You know what, man? When all hell breaks loose, every single one of us is gonna be all the slack. Let me read this one more time. It says, I also will choose their delusions and will bring their fears upon them. Now, I was saying that everybody out here, when all hell breaks loose, everybody's gonna be facing their fears, man. Their deepest fears. Whether it be whether it's being mauled alive, eating alive, eaten alive, or even being raped. Let's say you're a woman. Every person is going to face their fear, because the Most High says, I will choose their delusion. Why? Why will He do that? And will bring their fears upon them. Okay, why is He going to do that? Because when I called, none did answer. How's the Most High calling? The Most High calls through His men. His men do videos. His men go out there on the street and preach the word. Right? So that's how the Most High calls, because all we really are is just messengers, man. We don't get to choose whether you get saved or not, or whether you're gonna listen to this truth or not. All we got to make sure that we do is push the word out. It's the Most High that seals. Okay. So the reason why the Most High is looking to get terrible, real soon, is because exactly this. It says, because when I called, none did answer. When I spake, they did not hear. But they did evil before my eyes. Man, you got the angels watching, you got us watching, and you got the Most High Himself watching. Uh, but they did evil before mine eyes, and chose that in which I delight not. Like what? Eating pork, committing adultery, calling or serving false gods, uh, um, idolatry, right? For serving false gods, improper use of the Most High's name and His Son, right? Deframing or defacing the name of the Lord and Yahushai, right? That's stuff that He does not delight in at all. So it says, "Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye that tremble at His word." So hear the Lord, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, but only not everybody, only the men that tremble at His word will hear the word anyways. Right? That's why Yahushua said, "My sheep hear my voice," because it's literal. Only His people, only the elect will hear, which are the men that actually tremble at His word, will actually hear His word. Okay? Hence, fear is a great motivator, man. It's a great motivator. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye that tremble at His word. Your brethren that hated you, that cast you out for my name's sake." Alright, so for doing the work, pushing out videos, believing in this, and preaching the word, said, "Let the Lord Yahweh be glorified, but He shall appear to your joy." Why? Because when all hell breaks loose, yeah, we're suffering right now. We're going through hell. You lost things. You sacrifice you sacrifice everything to come into this truth and to obtain this knowledge and to do the work. But guess what? In the end, it says that He will appear to our joy. Why? Because when we get beamed up, Lord willing, we have the elect, we're gonna become the new rulers of the new world, man. With spiritual powers, all right, with enhanced spiritual bodies, all right, and most importantly, the scriptures and the word of the Most High ingrained in our mind, man. It's gonna be our nature. It's gonna be our disposition. So it says, shall appear to your joy, and they shall be ashamed. Everybody that scoffed at us or hated the Most High, and well, if you hate us, you hate the Most High, and if you hate the Most High, you hate us. It doesn't really matter. But all you 2/3 Israelites and you other nations, and especially you Esau, man, you guys are going to be put to shame when all hell breaks loose. You're going to be put to shame. No matter what you do or say, you're not going to be able to stop the prophecy of the Most High that come from this book, all right, that come from His word. So with that, that's all I wanted to say. I feel like I got my point across. So with that, I'm going to say Ka Hala Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, man. And death and destruction to this wicked kingdom and 2/3 of Israel. Shalom.